A very good evening to one and all, and a very warm welcome to our own Chalk Talk live session here at NinthSem. My name is Khushi Khanna, and I'm the PR and Media Executive. NinthSem, as you would be knowing, is India's first and only leading skill-based learning digital platform that provides training and guidance to engineering students of the core and non-IT sector. So, I hope everyone viewing this live today is healthy, fine, indoor, staying indoor, enjoying time with their family. And, when I say indoor, I can actually sympathize because as a student, not being able to go to college, that's an altogether new struggle. And, we've all wanted to be there but haven't gotten a chance to. But I think this is something that we all need to do for ourselves, our family, and for the world to heal overall. So again, coming back to the pandemic a little bit, I think this pandemic has certainly taught us a lot of things in life, whether it be cherishing the moments we have with our loved ones, or, to just take advantage of the time that we have today and make the most out of it. Or, even the simplest of things, to value your time and, spend it in the best way, doing something, we enjoy and, we find happiness in. So, to not wait any further with this live session and to do personally for me to do my favorite thing, which is to come here, interact and connect with our NinthSem family. We're here with another live Chalk Talk session. So, hence we thought that today there's a live Chalk Talk session, and how is this session going to proceed and what is all going to happen? Let me tell you. We're going to have an industry expert in EV technology, which is Priyamvada Saxena ma'am. So this is no formal session where we all have to like some interview or something. It's just a basic conversation, and giving you students a chance to interact with such experts, because of course it's not possible in times like this and it gets really difficult. So any questions that you have regarding the workshops and how functioning of the industry functions and everything, this would be a platform where you could do that. So please don't take it as any boring lecture or anything. Please feel free to pin down your questions below in the chat box and make this session as fun and interesting as possible. So yes, also now coming back to our expert and giving a little more knowledge about you, about her and what she is and what she does. So Miss Priyamvada Saxena, she's an EV industry expert and has recently also conducted a workshop here at NinthSem. So she's a very learned professional, so use your chances well and make sure you ask her the best questions. So let us add her. Give me a second to add her. Yes, while I just add her. Till the time we just wait for ma'am to just send in the request and come in, again, so we haven't, just give me a second. Yes, so sorry for the delay. With so much of technical difficulty here nowadays, even us have to be so well versed with all of this. Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, a very warm welcome to our own Chalk Talk live session.
Yeah, hi.
How are you doing today, ma'am?
Yeah, it's going fun. So how was your weekend? Like started and like now at 6:30 when we are doing the session?
So, ma'am, earlier there was all break. It is all about a semester break, college, all of that. Work. Yeah, of course.
Your voice is breaking actually.
Voice is.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now it's
So,
better.
so yeah, I was saying all these tough big words, but of course, ma'am is here just to have this normal conversation with us. So yes,
Mm.
welcome aboard, ma'am. We're so glad to have you. How has your day been? How have you been?
Yeah, it's going well. And right now it's like Corona time everywhere. It's just lockdown over here in the weekend. So Saturday, Sunday we have a weekend lockdown. Then it's all about rains and Pune and everything like that. So it's like just rain and just a cup of tea and all.
Exactly. I completely understand. Before I started with you and, you were talking about the pandemic, the alcohol, you have said yours and the struggle is so long.
Yeah, your voice is little breaking. Like in
Uh,
between it's breaking.
okay. Uh, that I'm probably talking about so that probably is it still
It's breaking only right now.
uh, uh, is it
Like I can hear the half of the word and then it's like a completely pause.
okay? So I can probably connect my earphones, and if it's still breaking, you can
Yeah,
just give.
yeah.
Yes. Is it better now for you?
Yeah, 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 it's
Okay,
good now.
great. Is great. Okay, great, ma'am. Yes. So coming back, I told you that it's been a proper roller coaster journey this whole year, and
Mm.
we at NinthSem also are just finding moments where we get to interact and talk and just bond people
Hmm.
together and create an atmosphere that is happy, healthy. So
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So again, before I get into all of those normal conversations, why don't first for the audience, to begin with, why don't you tell us about all about your journey? You as a person, your journey. From your
Hmm.
freshers or bachelors to you now being this industry expert. Wow, big terms, and then
Wow.
conducting workshops here at these big organizations, and being at this platform talking to us. How has your journey been? Please tell us all about it.
Yeah, so I never have a stage fear like of thing because from like since like childhood, like 5 years old, I have been working like as a dancer on the stage. So I do a
Wow.
classical dancer. I do
Wow.
skating. I'm a musical instrument like 5 years I have done. So these are the things. So I never had a stage fear like thing and interact with people because I get to interact with like a lot of crowd over there.
Exactly.
So yeah, so after 12, then when we cleared the examination, then it was like which branch to take up. Then as then
A
as
proper struggle.
usual, yeah,
I'm in second year of college, and I could imagine the struggle. My parents' faces, my faces, what to pick, what not to pick, and what stream, because your career depends on it. So yes,
yeah. So
tough
for me,
decision.
it was like okay, electronics or electronics and telecom, and that time it was like both of them were sounding the same for me. Like
Yeah,
we never had okay,
definitely.
ENTC was like okay, it is growing, the industry is going, so we'll take up an ENTC. Then we entered into a college. Then it was like okay, placement now. So
Oh,
we have to be into the top of the college, and then you have to like okay, be at the top and take the placement. Top five, come on, we'll be. So it was hard over there. But in the second year also, I was associated with one startup like NinthSem only. So over
great.
there, I started as content writing over there.
Wow, wow.
So what happens that we get like a confidence type of thing that okay, we know the subjects, and then
Exactly.
it's like we interact with people, we share the same knowledge. Then after 4 years, then I was the first ranker in my college among the seven branches.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Congratulations. I know this is pretty old, but it's an achievement forever and always. So, yes.
Yeah, then I had a goal that okay, we'll do a master degree and we'll go into a government colleges. But unfortunately, marks were not so enough that I'll go into IT. But then I got VGTI, and the
Wow,
professors over there are like so much expert over there that we'll get more to learn from them. So
definitely.
then, yeah, so second year, then I came second in that college.
Wow.
It was like,
Wow. And then you were saying your marks weren't enough, ma'am. It's a student is not just defined by marks, but you were saying that there were
mm,
so many activities alongside. It just describes you as
mm.
a person overall. So yes, of course, after
So,
that.
so then from like then I have entered into the industry post motors. So as an EV like assistant manager. Since then till date, I'm working.
Wow.
Then I just conducted like this only seminar like on the platform NinthSem. So it was loved by a
Yeah.
lot of people. Then I started working. Okay, we'll go with the workshop and everything because and I like felt privileged in one of the workshops. One of your member told me that someone has remembered me. Where is Evie, ma'am? So it was like, okay, I loved it. If someone is saying like that, okay, means I have achieved something
Yeah.
that people are loving me.
Exactly,
So,
ma'am. We can come and give a speech somewhere, but till the time we leave, when people remember it and when it
hmm,
leaves a mark on people, that's what makes it special. So I'm
yeah,
glad that you left your mark here, and yes, you're here with us
yeah,
again. So yes.
yeah.
So I was about to ask you what kind of a student were you, and how was your routine like. But with you telling me these rank holdings and everything, it is pretty much defined with the amount of effort and hard work that you've put in. But overall, as an
Hmm,
engineering student, or even before in school, or however
hmm.
in your educational life, how has your routine been? Were you the one typically studying, or were you the
Yeah.
one having all the fun and Acha, okay.
The first category. The first category. I'll stop there only. Then it's
Okay,
better.
no.
I am a
But
person who, right, like I should tell the students something like that. That
yeah.
my professor, one was maths professor in 12th standard, and he used to say one only thing: "अभी मजा कर लो ना तो सजा मिलेगी जिंदगी भर,
I
but
swear.
अभी सजा कर लो ना तो जिंदगी भर मजा है." So
No,
this
no.
was the one thing. So till then, till today, I have a strict routine
Okay.
which I follow. Between 5 to 6 o'clock, I just get up in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
So,
even till now, it is properly
yeah,
being followed. Okay,
yeah.
great. We students have a bad routine getting up at 11, 12 o'clock in the morning and everything. But yeah, the
So,
struggle
but
is
as
there.
a student life, my weight was on like I was 10 to 12 kgs more than this. So you
Wow.
like
Interesting.
though health also gets affected, but you have to
Definitely.
sacrifice something. So I had sacrificed friends, I sacrificed parties.
Wow.
Okay. Only thing I used to do, I used to take part in the fest and everything where I used to dance. Okay.
Wow.
So that was passion. Passion you should follow something. But friends and everything, okay, till that period, 4, 6 years, when it is a blending type of time period, you should
Yeah.
leave everything. That is the only
Definitely.
time because even if someone is opting for career and like GATE or what we say PSUs or bank exams, anything, the age limit is 30. They are not going to
Right.
extend for you.
Exactly. No, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Some things really have a cap in their life, and if we take them
Hmm.
seriously, then when it's the right time, we excel in
Hmm.
the future, and it's all
It's
for that.
yeah. So
So
it's not always
definitely,
like study, study, study. You can enjoy but
yeah,
with your friends and everything, but not daily. No, not on the daily basis. If
definitely,
you're
ma'am.
like,
A balance
yeah.
is very much provided in life, and sometimes if you study now, again, as you told, my father used to tell me the same thing: work hard now so that you can bear
You
the
can.
fruits later on. And I'm glad that this is something that's been there, and I'm following
Hmm.
it. You are motivating people to follow it, so it's all great. So
Hmm.
I'm glad
And
about
I'm
that.
happy that you're in the second year, right? Second year.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in
So
my
you are,
second year currently.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you have started doing all these things. It's great.
Thank you so much.
It's not
Yeah,
about
because
getting yeah paid
exactly.
or something. It's like for you to uh like grow
A
up in
learning
the
experience,
yeah
exactly.
yeah
I think at these times we tend to learn so much and realize what we want to pursue, because of course
mm,
it's so hard, like you were just saying, after 12th and everything, it gets too much, what to do, what to not do, what to pursue in your
mm,
masters. So of course this is that learning for us. So
mm.
ma'am, talking about all this 12th struggle and everything, how did you know that you wanted to get into EV and you wanted to pursue this forward? Like, did someone come and
Mm.
tell you, or was it fancy word sounding? How
Yeah,
was it?
electric. It was like a campus equipment type of thing. Whichever company comes up, we take it. And like,
Okay.
but I was into MTech electrical
Yeah.
engineering, so I was opting for an electrical field. Then when the company came up
Okay.
with an electric vehicle, it was like, okay, we are getting a chance to work into a new technology which is coming up. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, then the opportunity was not like to drop or something. You just take it
Definitely.
up. And this is the technology that is emerging. It's changing every day. The cells are changing, the battery are changing, the motor are changing day by day, and the autopilot mode and everything is coming up like that.
Definitely.
So
No,
yeah,
the times are evolving, and the most important thing for us is to evolve with it. Because
yeah.
if we don't do that, we're all going to be left behind. So, yes,
Hmm.
that's very important. So, talking and listening about your journey and everything, what were
Hmm.
few of the challenges you think that you faced in your life? Whether it be during studies or probably leaving your social
Hmm.
life aside, what were a few challenges that you have faced or think that students can face
Hmm.
while going through the curriculum and the academic field?
Yeah. So the first is the Instagram is a thing that is an addiction. Facebook. I came on
Guilty.
Instagram on
We're all guilty
2019.
of that.
Yeah.
All guilty of that,
So I
ma'am.
had I had come up when I joined over here, then I was like, okay, now I shall join to like Instagram. So 2019 I had joined to Instagram and then I can't leave it.
Right.
It's like that.
No, we're all hooked to
So,
it.
hmm,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm getting so many questions over here that we love you and like start a YouTube channel. So I'm very good at coding and physics. Which branch should I choose? Lots of love, Rena Saxena. Okay, so coding and physics, which branch should I choose? So it's like first is you can choose electrical, you can choose ENTC. These are the things. But in electric vehicle also, so we come up with coding and all because we have the GUI model to be built up. So that is Python coding and everything. Physics, okay, the vehicle dynamics and also comes up. So ENTC is good, but when you do like in like further when you do a job, that time it will be like you will get a specific thing because coding is different. You can enter into then computers and IT and physics and all, then you enter into mechanical. But when you
Definitely.
want both and every like each of the thing, then you should be an electrical engineer, electronics or ENTC engineer so that we have subjects like coding and all. Khushi, which are you like which engineering you are doing?
Ma'am, so I'm not doing an engineering degree. I
Oh,
am
okay.
so far away
Sorry.
from it. So when you're talking all about coding and everything,
Ah,
okay,
okay.
that was just a big bouncer. But yes,
Hmm.
I'm pursuing a bachelor's of media studies. So
Okay,
I'm in
okay.
my second year in doing that. So hence
Hmm.
the PR executive and everything in this
Okay,
field.
so
So yeah.
sorry, sorry.
No, no, of course not. It is so expected. Sometimes I'm talking to somebody and I'm saying I'm working for this
Hmm.
organization, and then they tell me, "So what are you pursuing? What
Hmm.
subjects do you have?" And then I come and throw this random thing in them and say that okay, I'm not even in the field.
Hmm.
So yes, of course. So ma'am, as you were answering a few questions, I hope
Hmm.
you've answered that one. There are a few more. So yes, Miss Mamta has said that.
Yeah.
She's doing MTech in control system at VGTI, currently in her first year. So, what all opportunities can she get in core? That's her question.
Yeah. VGTI
Yeah.
control system batch 2018. I am there. So it's great. Be under Wagmem or Singh sir, and you'll get the best opportunities they can tell you about. So even Farooq Kazi sir is there. So three of the professors you can take it, and then you have to move forward into whichever field they take you up because they are into with the coordination with many companies that are into the core. So L&T, electrical and automation, one is like electric vehicles wherever the companies are coming up, so you can do it. Okay,
Great.
one more. Like we
Yeah.
have more question. I am not doing any right now engineering, but I have appeared.
Yeah. That's Raina, the person you replied
Okay,
to
I'm
earlier.
not doing any right now engineering, but I have not I have appeared for engineering.
J.
I am not getting
Yeah.
the question. What it is?
So she's saying that she's not pursuing any engineering right now. She's just given
Hmm.
her JE paper. So
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So before when you were trying to talk to her,
Before,
yes.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
before only, so it's like, okay, she can take up, if she gets a good mark, then into mechanical engineering, because mechanical engineering cutoff is too high. That's the reality which we
Right.
see. Mechanical engineering and automobile engineering, too much of competition is there.
Right.
So it's
Definitely.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Then, ma'am, we have another question from Saurabh. He's saying, as a
mm,
mechanical, can you suggest me any internship that can give me full-time job offer, like, after the internship's over? It's probably like a
mhm.
future prospect. Yes.
There is nothing like when no company offers you a job like that. So internship, it's like, okay, I had done with L&T also. So 1 year I had done, but they didn't promise to take me up in the next year. And all the people were like out of the, like after 1 year, out of the office. So it's like no company offers you. No company
I
offers you like job prospect.
exactly. I think
It's
this is
your
very
performance.
selective. Exactly. If your performance, sometimes you even work hard and the company probably doesn't have vacancy.
Hmm.
That
Yeah.
is that. But sometimes you don't get it and sometimes you get it. So I think that not something that ma'am can actually define or which company. But yes, um, ma'am is lagging on my screen. Uh, just give me a second. Ma'am, am I audible to you?
Hello. Connectivity issue from your side now.
It's a connectivity issue from my side. Hello, hi. So sorry, I think there was a proper connectivity issue. Let's get ma'am back on the line. Um, I think, just because we're all so, the internet burden is so much nowadays because we're all working from home and everything. There's proper connectivity issues and everything. So let's wait till ma'am can join us back. She got disconnected. Um, just trying to fix this. Um, okay, great. We have ma'am back. I'll till we time give her time to join. Oh yes. So sorry. I think there was a network issue, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So you were saying we were answering a few questions. I think questions people are loving the whole session and the whole vibe.
Yeah.
Other than a few connectivity issues, I'm thrilled and I'm happy, so happy being here and talking to you.
Mm.
So yes, let's pick up a few more questions, if that is fine. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
you know so she say, one second, so while you were disconnected there were a few. So yeah, Rana tells us that aerospace is first in my preference and second is CS and then the third is IT and fourth is electronics and communication. Fair enough.
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough. So
Yeah.
aerospace is good, yeah. So
Yeah.
aerospace is also great, but marks is the only issue. If you get good marks, aerospace engineering is great
Yeah.
to do it. And but aerospace is like selectively in some of the colleges. So that is why I was like more
Yeah.
general public where they go. It's mechanical, electronics and all.
No,
So
no, I
instead of
think aerospace is something that, when we hear our go-to engineering is civil engineering, or
hmm,
probably mechanical or electronic. I think these are main that I've heard. Aerospace and
hmm,
all gets a little too high level in, obviously.
yeah.
So, yeah. That's there.
Um,
But ma'am, so many praises for
yeah,
you. We're so it's so delightful for the other person also to see that people are enjoying, and that's our
yeah.
initiative, and we're taking this forward. So yes, before all of this happens, there's so much of EV. Why don't you
Hmm.
tell us what is EV, and why people are okay, I think there is another connectivity issues. So we'll wait till she joins back the thing. But other than that, in the meanwhile, I just want to thank all of you for, being connected irrespective of this connection issue, and, being so participative and being so supportive towards us and her. And this means so much to us. Yeah, I'm going to try adding her back. So yeah, and I hope you're all there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So,
It's
so
like
yes, I was
raining
saying,
over here. I think so. That is why the connectivity issues are there. But I'm
no, no.
loving it that people are still connected
I swear,
after, yeah.
you left for a second, and that's what I was telling it. It keeps us so motivated that people are still
Hmm.
here, and they're still trying to wait and get the
Hmm.
manage with all this issue. But yes, coming back to the question, we've
Yeah.
mentioned so much about EV. Why don't you tell us what exactly EV is, and why do you think
Hmm.
like people are moving towards electronic vehicles and rather than petrol and the diesel
Hmm.
ones? Why is it happening?
Yeah. So right now, what is happening, like in like the fossil fuels and everything are depleting in our nature, and like nature is like giving us back, like in Corona and everything is given. So everything is depleting like hell in the world, and then people are coming up. Okay, we'll go with the electric vehicle, with the charging and everything. Like okay, electric vehicle has like number of components are decreasing in electric vehicle. When we say in the conventional vehicle, it's a large powertrain, and in the electric vehicle, like even I work in the two sectors in a company. So when I see electric vehicle, it's like okay, five to three, six things are there,
Yeah.
and you have to plug and play in that only six things.
Yeah.
But when it's like conventional vehicle, okay, engine, everything is coming up, and then maintenance is
Trust me.
there.
Opening that bonnet and seeing those parts inside, damn. Okay, that's too much.
Whenever, whenever my managers like open up the bonnet, and I'm like, what is this?
Okay, same.
Electric vehicle doesn't have so many components.
I know, when you hear of electrical, it's all key. Okay, there'll be a battery, a charger, and you're charging it, and that'll be all. Of course, there'll be so much more to it, but yeah, in a layman's
Hmm.
term, I think that'll be it.
Yeah.
No, but we understand. I think EV, according to me, also is a more sustainable option nowadays with the depleting
Hmm.
resources and, with the time. So, of course, I'm glad that we have
Hmm.
technology that is helping us out and manage with the current resources and time. So as I was
Hmm.
already mentioning to you and to the others that you conducted a workshop here at NinthSem about
Hmm.
EV and everything. So
Hmm.
as you've recently gone down this workshop, what do you think is the importance of workshops, and why should they be conducted, and how can they help in the overall skill development
Yeah.
of a student,
Yeah.
of the audience? So yes, what's your
Okay,
take on
so
that?
like before I used to take up the workshops, even I used to attend all the courses, Udemy, Coursera, everywhere I used to attend the courses, free courses I used to attend the
Yeah,
webinars. What happens, even if we know something, we get to know something new.
more,
You
definitely.
know why we are considered like average engineers and IIT engineers are considered to be at the top only about the thought process. They
Definitely.
whenever like whenever we talk to them, they are like we don't know anything. It's like that. Every time you talk to a person, you will get to know new anything new. And
Definitely.
whenever it's like when we search about EV, there are YouTube videos and everything, but we never know how to search the keywords to be given like on in the Google or something like that. I'm typing motor, I'll get a number of motors over there, but which motor is there, you don't
We
know.
don't
So
have a
there's,
clue.
yeah, so workshops and everything is there to give you a guidance and to a point. Okay, it may in 6 hours you can't measure all the experience. Like I have 2.5 years, so I can't like take up all 2.5 years of experience into one.
Definitely. It's just a basic insight to the
Yeah,
entire
so
process. Of course.
so at least
That's
you'll
there.
get to like get a points. Okay, this is to be seen, this is to be, and other you can just read it and you can just let it go. It's like that.
Yeah. So I think my connection dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
no,
Connection drop.
definitely. Yeah. Okay, play here, guilty here. But yes, coming back to it, I think, ma'am, as you were saying that, wherever attend webinars and everything, wherever you can absorb all of that,
Hmm.
knowledge from, it never goes waste. As many senior people have said that a learning is never waste. It is always somewhere in the other utilized in your life. And I'm glad a
Hmm.
workshop is always an insight to how things actually function. So, as you've been conducting one, I would want to ask your experience that, how has it been as a mentor, and, how
Yeah.
likely are you to recommend this to other students? And yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so it was like great when I had like conducted the workshop, and I was glad that people were participating over there. And then when
Yeah.
I told, okay, y'all get a prize after from 9th sem, we were getting answers like anything. They were like so attract. I was like, okay, we should keep up people like that. Okay, we are giving you gifts, we are giving you prizes. Then it's like, okay, they'll take it. But there
Incentive
were,
based.
yeah, incentive. And then I was getting, okay, the answers were like they used to give answers and everything. It was interactive and it was a
Great.
good. And 6 hours after that, I lost my voice for one day. It was like that. But 6 hours I was
Rejuvenation time.
conducting.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
So six
Yeah,
hours we
no.
were there, and the whole team was there 9th sem. So I was like, okay, great. And then everything. How's your journey going on with 9th sem now?
Ma'am, it's been great. My mentors are very supportive. They're great. I think I can reach out to them at any point. And the whole internship period, with, as I was mentioning, there's college and there's everything. There's a lot flexibility
Hmm.
in terms of the work, and everything. So they give me time. They're not sitting on my head. So it's a very cordial thing, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And
Hmm.
yes, that is there. But ma'am, as a I've just mentioned mentors, and so
Hmm.
why you tell me, what is the importance of a mentor? You being one, giving
Hmm.
conducting these workshops right now, a mentor for all of us
Yeah.
and the students watching. What do you think is its importance?
Mentor is someone is like they'll guide you. They'll just
Exactly.
take you over there. But it's like for decision is on you that you have
Definitely.
to reach on the top or no. Because like for like teacher when they teach in the class, for them students are all at a equal level.
True.
But it is like based on student how they observe. For one person, that teacher must be like a devil for them, and one for them they're like queen. Arey, this is all wow. So it's all about like how the perspective, how you look at the things. And first
Definitely.
thing, yeah, first mentor is always a parents. You have to listen to parents.
Yes. No, parents,
Matlab,
of course, they have
yeah,
a certain biasness towards you that other
yeah.
mentors won't have.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So like
parents always have.
even I am like I have watched Photo Factory. So okay, so in
Yeah.
that also, yeah, I watch everything. It's like that. It's not like I don't have a social life or I don't go out or anything. But it's the only thing how much time you give it. So in that also
Exactly.
in Photo Factory also it has a parents so like वो गलत तो हो सकते हैं लेकिन वो कभी भी बुरा नहीं चाहेंगे
Yes,
हमारा.
Sonia. Definitely. They're always
So
there for us, and
yeah.
their
Kabhi.
place somewhere stays
So
somewhere
parents
very
is one
different.
thing, and then in the college when you reach, you have to pick up someone who is looking behind you for everything.
Definitely. No, you have
Everything you
to.
have to
Right.
look at
It's
a
the right
person.
company. It's the people around you that help you
Hmm.
reach the place you want to, or
Yeah,
attain your goal. So
yeah.
definitely that's there. So ma'am, as students entering this field of EV,
Hmm.
or, just engineering
Hmm.
fields in general, how do they, what could they do to improve their skill set, and, what should they keep in, how should their mindset be, or what should they keep in their mind before entering, and,
Hmm.
what should be their approach to the thing according to you?
Okay. So for when you enter into industry, you have to just learn from like things what are happening in the company, what is happening around you.
Right.
Don't fall into politics or something gossips and something like that. You should avoid that. You have
Definitely.
to reach certain points and then you should be proud. अरे हम मेहनत से आए हैं. It's not like okay इसके पीछे उसके पीछे help करके. So till
Definitely.
date, yeah, till today, I am like अपनी मेहनत से पहुंची हूँ. किसी की help नहीं ली है मैंने. It's like it should be like
Your
that.
own
So you
effort.
on own
Definitely.
efforts and you have to like look after everything. Like what is like when I am there, so I like watch the vehicle and how is the structure and everything. how like seniors select the batteries, how they select wiring and everything. You should observe in your like first 2 3 months when you enter into the company, and then you have to like start reading research papers. Moreover, research papers, IEEE based research papers you have to read, and you
Okay.
have to read the news, whichever it is coming up. Like Tesla has come up with the new cells, with the new in the like autopilot mode and everything. Tesla is coming up, but it is not
Exactly.
feasible and possible in India to come up
Yeah.
with autopilot and everything. So you
Yeah, yeah.
should be like,
Slow and
I think so.
steady.
Everything, yeah. So
No,
you
no,
should
slow
be
and
like,
steady.
okay,
Yeah.
you should be like, okay, this is happening in the world and not over here. Like when we see over here in our India, like there are potholes and everywhere. That is
Exactly.
the thing.
No.
So you
Truth.
can't
Truth.
place your battery at a lower place in the like near the
Exactly.
bottom of the vehicle. But when you have like when you go in the foreign countries or
The
like that,
real
so
smooth
you
and yeah.
have like there
An
there is
option of
roads are
placing.
smooth.
Yes.
Yeah. So but placing is also there. Means you will not get the battery will not go down or what do we say with a jerk and everything. It should not go down.
Down.
It's like that.
Definitely. No,
So
no.
you have to study the market also, which is going on, the sell, which companies are coming up. Okay, in India also the companies are coming up because made in India thing is coming
Exactly.
in like, and all the fame schemes which are coming up with the Modi government. So
Yeah.
they are giving incentives, they are giving
True.
subsidies, they are giving everything to increase
Yes.
up in the electric vehicle.
Exactly.
So it
No,
should be
that's
like so.
that's completely true, and I completely agree with you, ma'am. You know, India is taking his their own initiatives in terms of moving forward and competing with the foreign nations in terms of
Hmm.
the infrastructure and everything, which is great, and we'll see how it goes. And you know, my next question would
Yeah.
have exactly been the same thing as you mentioned, that you know,
Hmm.
how do you keep up with the trends and how do you like follow it? But of course, as ma'am has already mentioned, it is very important to follow the news to know what the market, at least you know, you have to make yourself available for the job, and for that you'll have to know what is going on around, and that's when you know. So yes, that is that. And so ma'am, there are a few questions in the comment section. Let's pick them up.
Hmm.
There was one person
Hmm.
who said, ma'am, please give me suggestions for after BE mechanical. He's right now working in Force Motors and a Kurdi plant as an assistant engineer. So what after BE mechanical?
It's like meet me in the office. It's okay.
Okay,
We
this
are
needs
working
to
in
be
the
a
same
long
company.
discussion. No, no.
So it's like,
Yes.
okay, we'll meet in the office after BE mechanic of Force Motors. I can't say you to leave or anything. I'll be sued by the company. It's okay. It's like
Hmm.
we'll talk in like we'll sit. If he's in the company, why he's in the chat box and coming? It's okay. I'll answer him in the company. It's better.
Okay, okay. So yes. Okay, there was another one, ma'am. Difference between BS6 and electrical vehicle.
Okay. So when we consider like when we are in the BS6, the pollution and everything norms are given by them. So it's like BS6 is in the conventional vehicle when we say that much I know, and electric vehicle is completely different, whereas there are no norms like pollution and anything, nothing is there in the electric vehicle.
Right.
So it's like that. So that's the difference in the mechanic when we say electric vehicle and the conventional vehicle. Conventional vehicle has some norms for pollution control and everything. So okay, this much noise should be produced, this much pollution because gases and all are emitting. So these are the norms. And then electric vehicle are completely different where there is zero pollution according to like
Right.
when we don't have it over there. Okay.
Right.
Okay,
And
I'm getting one
you know,
question. Will there be more workshops in the future? Okay, if you all write 9SEM to
yes.
conduct more workshops with me, then I'll be there. You all can,
No,
you know,
definitely. We would
yeah.
be thrilled, you know, answering Ayush's question. I was just about to say this in the end also, that if you want any, you know, discussions on any further topics, something not EV but related to EV and any
Hmm,
topic, you can just ping it down in the chat box below. We'd be thrilled to conduct them, and we'd be
hmm,
happy to help and connect. And yes,
yeah,
that's been our aim. So yes,
yeah.
that will be there. And other than that, ma'am, you know, before I wind up the entire session because it's close
Hmm.
to being time, what do you think students can do, or what would be your piece of advice for them to hone their skills and, you know, to perform better?
Hmm.
What would be that one mantra or one thing
Yeah.
to success? Yes.
It's like that you should be clear that which thing you have to work on. It's basically it can be coding, it can be mathematics, it can be physics, or you in REV you say motor design, battery design, wire harnessing, controlling, whatsoever you love. So you should like try to grab that only thing. So right now in electrical vehicle also, we are conducting electrical vehicle workshops. So what we give insights like, okay, we give basics and everything. But if literally someone want to pursue career into it, so IIT Delhi has also started with an electric vehicle course in MTech,
Great.
MTech electric vehicle course. So you
Okay.
can do that.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. We have two more questions lined up, and after that, we'll for sure wind
Hmm.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
How can we undergo electric vehicle course? Where can we find this?
Okay, so this can be find it out on the NinthSem site you follow on Instagram or and on the site also. So Khushi, you will be more able to answer
Yeah.
this. How will you get?
Yes. So, first of all, if you want any further workshops, so please don't forget to follow and this for everybody, whether it be if you don't want to attend, be a part of it, we'd be thrilled to have you. But other than that, for basic updates and also learning experience, don't forget to follow our social media, which will be LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook. We post a lot, we post regularly, and we post about all the basic updates and everything that's been happening. So because of which, so anytime a workshop or something is happening, you can immediately register for it and you will be updated about it, because it'll be great to have you on board with it. And also it'll be a great opportunity, a learning opportunity. And as ma'am's been saying, and you've been enjoying this, I'm sure the workshops will turn out great, and will help you out in the future. So yes, please follow our social media websites, and also you can have a look at the NinthSem website and get all the major proper details from there. So yes, that will
Okay,
be
so one
the
question I have,
yeah,
like when it's written, Saurav, how to cover up the gap between the college and the industry? It's just attend the workshops, attend seminars, attend
exactly.
webinars. Like
NinthSem
even
doing its job. Yes,
yeah, yeah.
NinthSem.
So
That's what
even NinthSem, even
NinthSem
I had
started up with.
Yeah, so even
Exactly.
9SEM, I had conducted one seminar of 45 minutes where I had given the glimpse of what is electric vehicle and it was loved by many. So you can attend that type of thing. So you will get a insight that how industry works. And no one is like guiding in the industry how to work. So best is
Exactly.
to,
These
yeah, so,
organizations, as NinthSem also is a startup organization that actually is helping to bridge the gap, because me
mhm,
as a student, I actually understand that whatever's being taught to us theoretically, there's a lot of difference when you go and work in the
mhm,
industry and in the core fields. So yes, we're all, having this. So
mhm,
this is just a thing where, we could reach out
yeah.
and attend and get more knowledge. Other
Mhm.
than that, ma'am, there's another thing. Please tell me, electric vehicle, how many load carry for transportation purpose?
This will be, I think so. I'll just message him.
Okay,
Like he's
great.
from our office only. I'll message him.
Acha.
So
Okay, okay.
I'll message him all the things because it's the technical, more of a technical discussion, and I can't do it over here in the whole thing, the
No, no,
technical. So
definitely. We can't
yeah,
go in that much detail. But yes,
yeah.
of course, if ma'am's saying she'll personally message you, I think that will be there. Also, for everyone, all that you've been showing so much interest, we're so humble that you've been showing so much interest in the workshop. We're also going to be having one PC programming workshop on the 4th of PLC programming workshop on the 4th of July, which is the upcoming Sunday. So registration link and everything will be provided in the comment section on our, the website, as well as the social media, so you can read that. But yes, ma'am, with that, I think we would now come to the end of our live session. And this was so insightful, and thank you so much, first of all, for answering
Mhm.
all of these questions with so much diligence, so much patience. And
Yeah,
you've seen the response yourself. It's been amazing, and we feel so humbled to be here. So a big thank you to you.
yeah, yeah. It's like
So
it's
yes.
fine.
Now, before winding up, a bigger thank you to our 9SEM audience, who's been so participative and who's been giving so much love. And this is all for you and wouldn't have been done without your support. So very big thank you. Again, repeating myself, if there is any such topics that you would want further live sessions to be conducted or such chalk talk sessions, with an industry expert, which is just a basic conversation. Please feel free to ping down the topics, or even reach out to us through our social media platforms and everything. We'd be happy and thrilled to conduct them. And other than that, again, another reminder, we have a PLC programming workshop this Sunday. So feel free, we'll be mentioning the link in the comment section. And yes, so if you're interested and you want to be a part of it, we'd be happy to help and have you there. But other than this, till then, everyone stay safe. Ma'am, thank you so much once
Yeah.
again. Please take care
Welcome,
of you and
and
your family.
let's see, like
Thank you
we
so
have
much.
more electric workshops, electric vehicle workshops, as people are showing love.
Definitely.
So
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least
No, no.
to know basic, if you, even if you don't want to pursue a career into electric vehicle, but you should have a knowledge around about everything
Exactly.
what is going on in the industry. It's like that.
Exactly. These all are
Yeah.
interdisciplinary and like interconnected. So one would
Hmm.
lead to the other and no knowledge gets wasted. So
Yeah.
yes. So yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you,
Yeah.
audience, for
Welcome.
being so
Yeah.
patient and helpful,
Bye.
for the love. Bye,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you so
Bye
much. See
bye.
you all very soon. Stay safe.
Yes.